Okay, students, I decided to go ahead and try to do the live lecture and just try to fight through the voice thing. It's a little bit better, but well, we'll see. I'd rather get it in now and then as opposed to having nothing for you there, but we'll see. Okay, so let's talk about the skeletal system, part one. Okay, in terms of the skeletal system, that's of course made up of bones. Bones are made up of collagen, which is basically a protein. So we'll get more into detail on that in terms of the composition of the bones and their function and so on and so forth there. But bones are made of collagen, which is a protein. All right, when you talk about osteo, like osteology, that's the study of bones. Osteocytes, bone cells. So a lot of times, like the prefix, if you hear osteo, that deals with, a lot of times like with the bones as a prefix, osteo. Okay, let's look at here in terms of the function of bones. There are many. One, provides mechanical support. That makes sense. To give us actual mechanical support to walk and move around and so on and so forth. Helps give our body shape, and it helps us with our morphology as an organism. Allows for locomotion / movement, allows us to move around. Provides protection, of course, a big important thing. You got the cranium that protects our brain, spinal cord that protects the vertebrate, which protects the spinal cord. So bones actually, of course, give the shape, movement, ability to move, protection. Also can serve as a metabolic reservoir for mineral salts. So different types of chemicals, maybe calcium and so on and so forth there, right? The bones can serve as a reservoir for that to be released into our circulatory system for our body to use, and as well as bones actually help and aid the production of blood cells, both white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets primarily. Excuse me. As far as bones, there are 206 classified bones in the human body. And there are 4 different shapes. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But just, of course, know that there are 206 different bones in the human skeleton. Of course, bones, sometimes bones can shrink and so on and so forth as we get older. You might hear like the fusion of bones and so on and so forth. I don't know if I want to get into that there, but yeah, I know that there's 206 total bones in the human body. Okay, so for the skeletal system there, folks, it's broken off into we call the axial system, excuse me, and the appendicular system. The axial system there, folks, that is the part that you see actually in light blue. Okay, so that's pretty much the head, the vertebrate, and the rib cage. Okay, so that is the axial. All right, the appendicular are more so kind of like, I don't want to say the periphery, but in a sense the periphery. So just opposite of the axial. You got the clavicle, the shoulder blades, the arm, the pelvis, the legs, the hands, the feet. So that will be the appendicular. So again, these are the 2 main categories, 2 big categories that the bones can be divided into. And this just kind of gives a little bit more information. Again, the axial is made up of 80 bones. Appendicular made up of 126 bones for a total of 206 bones. And we're going to get more into the axial and appendicular a little bit later, but I just kind of give you just a little, kind of wet your whistle in this regard. But again, like I said, you have the 80 bones total for the axial. Like I said, we'll get more into detail with these. And the appendicular, the portion that the endoskeleton, in a sense. So these are just kind of giving, all right, for a grand total of 126 bones.